1587, the English began dreaming of expanding their influence in the New World, particularly in the Americas. The Roanoke Colony was part of this colonial ambition and was established in what is now the state of Virginia in the United States. Sir Walter Raleigh, a wealthy Englishman, decided to send a group of settlers led by John White to establish a colony on Roanoke Island. Among them were women and children, all hopeful to build a new settlement in a land unknown at the time, despite the unknown challenges they would face. However, life on the island was harsh. The natural conditions were tough, and relations with the indigenous people were sometimes tense. As White struggled to secure supplies and resources for the colony, he decided to return to England to get the necessary support. He was expected to return within a few months, but due to political circumstances, England became embroiled in a war against Spain, forcing him to delay for 3 years. When he finally returned in 1590, he discovered something horrifying. The colony had disappeared completely. There was no trace of the settlers or their belongings. The houses, supplies, and tools were left as they were, as if the settlers had suddenly vanished. Nearby the colony, White discovered the word Croatoan carved into a tree, leading him to believe that the settlers may have moved to the nearby Croatoan island, which was inhabited by the Croatoan tribe. But the mystery continued. White searched Croatoan Island, but found no evidence of the settlers. There was no sign of anyone, whether they had left voluntarily or been taken. No one knew. Only the questions remained. Where did they go? Were they massacred by other tribes? Did a natural disaster force them to migrate? The Roanoke Colony became a major puzzle, still perplexing historians and explorers. Some theories suggest that the settlers may have lived with the Croatoan tribe for a time, trying to escape the hardships of colony life. But the bigger question remains: did they choose to leave, or was there some hidden force that led them to depart so suddenly? Research continues despite the passing centuries. However, despite all efforts to find answers, the Roanoke Colony keeps its secrets. All we know is that they disappeared without a trace, leaving behind one of the most mysterious and intriguing stories in the history of exploration.